The Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Maeve's and the Garavogue Bar.
Oh, this is a weird transition. Never mind. Anyway,
I said you won't find it now.
you won't find it now.
Till we have it recorded and
no.
finished.
That's our new saying, me and Ray, but not new. We've been saying it for months now. But
All the time.
every step of every journey that we do, I say to Ray, "Geez, you won't find it now, Ray," and we'll be nearly home.
Yeah.
you could be just heading off to Loud, like 12 hours away from your day finishing.
Yeah.
You won't find it now, Ray.
You won't find it now.
But that's another Geraldineism, by the way.
Is it?
Kind of is, yeah. She'd say, "You won't find it, Mark, now until, you know."
Yeah.
And there'd be no finish to the sentence. You won't find it now until, you know.
Why does it sound like a medical condition?
What, you won't find it?
No, a Geraldineism.
Geraldine
Poor fella had a
devices.
Geraldineism.
Geraldine devices or whatever. She's brought in medicine now. I hope she's enjoying her time and all that.
Do you hear that, Mark?
What? The sound
of
silence.
silence.
Skiddly idle, diddle, die. Oh, come here. Speaking of skiddly idle, diddles, I wonder can I tell this story? I'm going to tell it anyway. And
Go on.
then we'll cut it out if we don't. But
Yeah, I'd like to keep it.
I thought it was the funniest thing that I've ever heard in my whole life, right? But
Okay. That's until we recorded this episode, by the way.
oh, why is there another thing
There's a
coming?
story coming.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll start mine, then you
Yeah,
can take
cool.
over. There was a load of boys went down to we won't say names, but they went down to Milltown Malbay. You know the big trad fest that goes on down there every year.
Right. Okay, I don't know it, but I'm sure it exists.
Oh, it's a
I'll take your
massive
word
one.
for it.
Yeah.
Will I open this white hag?
Yeah, open the white hag and we get right into this. But anyway,
Now we're away.
do you know Kingfisher, the band?
I do.
Yeah, and they do that song "Killa la 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 la." It's a song about hurling, like in
Okay.
a village called Killa or whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, one of the boys all went down almost like a stag party, and they were melodian, all of them. And they saw in one of the pubs, like, was the lead singer of Kingfisher, like,
Right.
you know, and one of the boys, whether he was messing or whether he got his wires crossed up, he kept shouting across at him, "Sing that song, King of Gad, will you? Will you sing the King of Gad song?" He
What's
kept
it
saying,
actually called?
Killa.
Oh,
The song is called Killa, about a small village in Cork.
And he
And
thought
for
it was
the
King of
evening,
Gad.
he kept going, "Will you sing that King of Gad song?" And I just kept thinking in my head, "King of Gad, da 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 da." But imagine being so drunk that you're roaring at a famous fella, the wrong name of his song.
Was he just on a night off?
He was just on a night off
Oh,
enjoying
poor
it.
fella.
Sitting at a table, and there was
Yeah.
a boy saying,
Roaring at him.
will you sing King of Gad?" I just thought, fuck me, I'd say he wasn't long going, "Geez, I might actually get out of here, you know, actually."
I feel very bad
Right.
because Kingfisher and Amble are two new acts that have come out.
Yeah, sometime I think eventually we're going to find out that they're going to be like, "Aha, we got you. We're just one band." The two of us. I
right.
get the feeling.
But I don't, am I getting old in that I don't know anything about them?
Yeah,
and a lot of my friends, Sean Bagnall included,
Yeah.
he took photos with one of them.
Boys love them.
And they're all going to their gigs.
Yeah.
And what's wrong with me? I've must have turned into Meow Lad because
No, yeah.
that's old American rubbish, as he'd say himself.
Yeah. So the Kingfisher and Amble are two bands that have just taken the world by the Kendy.
Right.
And by that I mean J pitches. No, I mean they're more than that. So they're two brilliant like folk kind of bands.
Yeah. Wasn't one of them supporting Dermot Kennedy? Not Dermot Kennedy, the other fella, Hosier.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I won't be long until it's the other way, honest to God.
Really? It's getting,
Like,
that,
they
it's getting
are-
that bad, is it?
Oh, it's getting that bad. No. I genuinely think so. I haven't passed much heat. I've been asked for Amble for about a year.
And do you
Like,
play it?
Yeah, so I know like one Amble song called
Is it a nice song?
"I Do Tip Along Below in the Island."
Up inside.
Yeah, you know that one. So anyway, but you keep getting asked for more dead. Like that one's, the young ones are nearly laughing at that one now, going,
Right, that's, yeah.
no, like I want their 8th song off their album, which is
Yeah.
great to see, by the way, that people know that. So I've been trying to get into Amble, and I was like, I'm not into them.
No.
But as you know me, I'll never give Atten a chance.
No.
Ever.
Because it's different.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
different than what I've known for the last
Yeah.
15 years. So,
Yeah.
go away. So I never give Atten a chance.
Yeah.
But a couple of days ago, I said, I better get onto this, like. And so what I'm
So you
going to
give
do
it a
is...
go?
No, I didn't even say... I wasn't even giving it a go. I was begrudgingly going, I'm going to bang Amble on Spotify, and I'll show the young ones on
I'm
Wednesday
gonna
night
bang
in Maves.
Amble.
I'm going to bang Amble.
Is that a verb?
So yeah, they're
Adjective.
bang Amble and I'm bang average. Okay,
Right, yeah,
So
okay.
I said I'm gonna begrudge, and on Wednesday night in Maves,
Yeah.
I'm gonna land in with 18 Amble songs.
Oh.
And then every young one then can hate me. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I banged it on, and I came across the first song that came up was a song called Mary's Pub,
Yeah.
and I listened to it, and I said, Geez, that's fucking beautiful. What an unbelievable, what a lovely song. So I broadened my horizons.
Yeah.
My Horizont zur Weitern. That's in Irish, how you say it.
Right.
I was like, hang on a minute, no. If you do embrace something new, you might find something you like.
Yeah. Oh, that does happen.
And I rang Bethany straight away.
As you do.
As I do.
Whenever you embrace something new.
Whenever I get excited by something,
I'm after having a new ice cream, Bethany.
Yeah. She's like, why?
Nicholas raging.
Imagine if that was what you did. Imagine if that was what you did. Like, she's like, why did I join this fucking man? He just rings me every time.
Yeah.
I'm not sipping in town there. I got a nice bit of chocolate, Bethany. No. So I rang her and I said, will you get on and learn Mary's Pub, because we're going to do a cover of it, the two of us. And she loves Amble. And I was like, I listened to them. I get it now. I understand. But it wasn't that I didn't think they were good. It was that I didn't give them a chance to be good.
Yeah.
I'm
where you were.
I didn't give them the platform.
I didn't give them the chance either. I heard one song and I thought, Jesus,
that's a song.
That's there now, isn't it?
So there is a certain element to it now, and here's me fucking giving out as if I know anything. I couldn't even write my name, not mind the song. But there is a certain element of like the songs like are kind of like verse, chorus.
And does one of them sound like a Billy Joel song?
No, that's the Kingfisher Boys are getting in trouble.
Yeah.
They have a song called
and they've also one
Blood
that sounds,
Diamonds.
Yeah, they've also the one that sounds like a Pogue song.
Do they?
Yeah, apparently so.
So here's the thing, especially with Irish folk. No, let's talk about it in a broader context first. Pop music is quite limited at the moment.
Yeah.
So if you're going to write a song, or if there's going to be a million songs put on Spotify every day,
that's true.
There's a good chance one of them is going to sound like another one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The poor old Calvin Harris gentleman. Yeah, he had awful trouble with Mr. Chicane.
Oh, the poor devil.
He did. He brought out his song Blessings.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Nick Chicane turned around and said, that's my tune.
And apparently he was distraught. He wouldn't come out of the bed or nothing.
He did. He came out of the bed and he put a big video up saying, that's a bag of shite. Here, let's have a look. And he went into it and he tuned it up and tuned it down and moved it over and moved it back.
Yeah.
It was not the same
He
song.
pulled it asunder.
However, every time, he pulled it asunder. Yeah. Every time I hear Blessings by Calvin Harris, all I hear is Chicane.
What's Chicane?
Chicane
I thought that was a corner you drive around.
No, Chicane is an old dance tune from the 90s, which was very popular at the time. And now Calvin Harris has a tune out, which kind of reminds you of it, because it's a similar buzz.
Can I talk to you about the fact that what's the difference between plagiarism and literally just sampling the song?
Oh, I don't know.
Because there's loads.
You can talk to me about it, but I don't know.
But there was a song that came out a while ago that was just like Take On Me or something. Or even that other song that goes like, you know, a mother's work is never done. Anyway, there's loads of boys that are just taking songs and just singing them in their choruses.
Yeah.
But then they're going, oh no, I'm not hiding. Like, I just took that as a sample.
Yeah.
You know?
I have said sample stuff. Sometimes you listen to the Fatboy Slim's breakdowns of his tunes and he's picked like, you know, the last two words of a 1940s swing tune.
Yeah.
And then he's taken the trumpet sound from a 1970s funk tune and he's taken the first hi-hat hit from a 1990s German death metal song and he's put the three of them together, sped them up, slowed them down and mashed them together, and all of a sudden he's a completely different song where a gentleman sings, "Whoa, right, that's Moby.
Come up inside." Is that Moby?
Yeah.
I don't know what Flatboy Slim is.
Yeah.
I know it's a DJ.
You know
like.
Fatboy Slim. He used to be in the House Martins.
He used to be what?
He used to be in the House Martins. You know, Caravan of Love and all that jazz.
As opposed to the outdoor Martins, like I don't. That's the name of the band.
The House Martins were a band.
All right, okay.
And they had your man from Beautiful South in it, and Fatboy Slim, which you wouldn't know normally because all of a sudden he just shows up with them playing bass with them at festivals.
Can you answer me before we go back to Kingfisher and Amber? Can you answer me which way was he? Because I've never seen him. Was he a fat boy or was he slim?
He's a very slim man.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Why did he call himself a fat boy then?
I don't know. Maybe that's what his nickname in school.
But he must have been in school in Sligo or Mayo.
Maybe his weight fluctuated.
Yeah, he had to be in school in Sligo or Mayo to get that nickname. Oh, fat boy! Look
Fat Boy Slim.
Look at how Fat Boy Slim there. Yeah. That's like.
But he was fat, and then obviously he lost a bit of weight.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that must have been what happened.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. How slimmy Fat Boy there?
Where were we anyway?
Oh yeah, so Amble and Kingfisher, young ones are going mad for them.
Yeah.
Like, but like not like people who like music are also.
I must give it a chance.
You have to give
I don't have time. I've been driving everywhere.
Like they're playing nice acoustic. They're great acoustic guitar players. They're great banjo players. They're great mandolin players. I think genuinely, even though there's a high chance that I won't be getting mad into this music, I like the fact that for the most part, I think they wrote the songs. Like,
yeah, they did. Yeah,
do you know?
Yeah.
Like as I said, when you look up Taylor Swift or Siley Myris or any of them, like if you look up the discography of it, there was 15 people who wrote those songs. They just landed in that day and recorded it.
I don't think that is the case.
No, it is
Taylor.
100% the case.
I have to be careful here.
No,
now.
when Taylor was an old country star,
I think Taylor writes her own songs. She might have help. But that's not to say the young Kingfisher and Amble lads don't have a drop ahead.
There was another one, Sabrina Carpentry.
Oh yeah, Sabrina Carpentry now.
Sabrina Carpentry.
Could be a team there.
She's a team there. She just lands in on the day smoking a fag.
Yeah.
And she goes, what am I singing again there? Just hum it to me, will you?
Yeah.
And then she just sings it. Like.
Yeah, that's an odd one.
So, but what I like about Kingfisher and Amble is they're tipping around pubs and clubs in Ireland and playing. Like,
that's right.
And you have to go, do you know what? That's class. Like. Yeah. And the song Killer is a brilliant song.
I'd have to listen to it.
Whatever you think about the JA, right? They kind of explain the JA in a nutshell and what the JA means to normal people in villages all over Ireland. And they're not from that village in Cork, by the way, in Killa. Someone just asked them to write it.
Yeah.
They captured it beautifully. Great words, great everything.
So now,
go
and listen to that.
The only thing I'd say to them is, don't be... actually, Mary's Pub is a great example of it from Amble. This is what's class about Irish music, right? And old folk Irish songs, like when you think about Black Velvet Band or any of those songs, right? They don't mess up their words. They all tell a story and there's no hidden meaning.
It's just straight.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you a story in 6 verses.
But remember...
And there's no like flowery language or anything.
But that's Brendan Shine's approach.
That is the Brendan Shine approach.
We've covered it previously.
But even Brendan Shine, we had to kind of cut Brendan Shine open there to see what he was really on about.
So it was a bit ambiguous.
A little bit.
Do you want your old lobby washed down?
Yeah, that's ambiguous.
Okay.
Right? So he's not talking about the lobby there. When the boys are writing tunes back in the day, they were literally telling you the story.
They were talking about Kinnegad.
They were talking about Kinnegad. Sing that Kinnegad one. Yeah. I have to say though, I really like what they're doing as well. And the funny thing is, a lot of boys there are into the Zach Bryans and all that.
Yeah.
And I never got caught on.
That's another bunch of stuff that Teddy Schwims.
Yeah, Teddy did be swimming.
He did be swimming. Yeah. I don't know what he's about. And Zach Bryan and all these lads. All I do now is I drive places.
Yeah.
In silence.
Oh yeah, well I do it. I listen to books. You see, whenever I drive your van home, I listen to sports podcasts.
But I'm driving in silence.
Yeah.
And the last day I said, I'm going to put tunes back on. I have a playlist on my Apple iTunes Music, which is, I know, very dated because I'm an old gentleman. But I have a playlist called Favourites. These are my favourite songs.
This is all your favourites?
All my favourite songs, but from when I was in my early 20s. I have soundtrack tunes from Pinky and the Brain, from Stargate, from
That's the worst
Pulp Fiction. I have
now.
Chicane by Saltwater.
That has to be the worst
Bambaleo.
playlist.
I have La Camisa Negra, a tune that Ray Darcy used to play on the radio a lot. God. And then I have other stuff like Tin Lizzy and all that. But I was flicking through and going, oh my God, I was so impressionable when I was a young gentleman.
Yeah.
And now I don't want to hear anything.
Yeah, but I'm the same though, Ray.
I'm gone pure cynical.
This is where me and you are the same.
I'll have to give these lads a chance now because I can't be left behind.
But the thing is, are you into that though? See, I've always been known, and you know this well, I've always been known to be into like Irish folk kind of, and they have that vibe about them.
They do.
If you know what I'm saying.
It's bothered me.
And you know what I do
bit.
like is that they're not a rebel band.
No.
And what I really like about them is they don't go, do you know what will make this work?
Yeah.
Why don't we play the song at 500 mile an hour?
True.
They're all lovely ballads.
Yeah.
There's an awful problem nowadays with that. And this is the other thing, I don't know who does this, okay? So I hope they're not neighbours of yours. But there's a version of...
my neighbours are jazz players.
Okay, it's definitely not them then.
Yeah.
They're a Spinal Tap said they're afraid. Jazz music is...
What did he say?
Sorry, I love it so much.
They have a fear of playing the right notes.
He says, what are you afraid of?
They're afraid of playing the right notes. That's what jazz players are. I live beside jazz players.
Oh dear, I love it. When Spinal Tap say, like, they're playing the song, but they're playing it wrong. You know,
they're afraid to play it right.
They're afraid to play it right.
Yeah.
And that's what the fear. Jazz is just fear music, you know. And then you play a load of wrong notes, and everyone says, "Oh, well done."
Yeah.
Anyway, there's no, I'm not going to tell the story because I feel bad. Anyway, there's a cover out there of, we'll say, like, "Where You Going to Go Schlepping Tonight" by Amy McDonald.
Yeah,
and I really like the intro to it. It builds dun 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 dun, and eventually gets faster, and then it sits at a lovely tempo.
Yeah,
a good lively tempo.
Sure. And
then after the second verse, then they ruin it by just going a million mile an hour. Right. And then it ends up not making sense. It's a load of people hammering on an instrument.
Okay.
Do you know?
The one instrument.
So one instrument. So this is a shout out to every one man out there. And I've been known to do it too. Don't just go for I better play this 600,000 mile an hour.
Yeah, but that's the only thing get the crowd going.
It's a bit weird that's the truth though, isn't it?
But this is where I'm having problems with the whole Irish folk stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
I find that there's too much of it. I feel like I'm back in the late 60s. and it's Christy Moore, Lishton Varna all over again.
You see,
and everything is just the Planksty and the
Dannon
boys. Yeah. I just know.
No, but I like that though.
I like a mix.
I think there's a bit of substance in that. Well, what do you want as well as that then? High Fade from Edinburgh.
Yeah. High Fade from Edinburgh.
But that's okay too.
I like a touch of Eurovision in there. I like a bit of metal. I like a bit of American country. I like a mix.
Yeah. Now, American country is the way to go. Like, that's what I was saying there about the Zach Bryan and stuff. I'm not really into that, like, pop country.
Yeah.
But that's okay too. I think he's obviously really good and all that. Like, but I like Glenn Campbell. Call me a silly flute, Ray.
No, that's
call
not,
me a stupid
but
ignorant bastard.
I like. Won't call you any
call me fucking a stupid.
Stop,
the worst
big,
friend.
fat
No,
prick.
big stupid fat bitch. No, to call me whatever you want. I like Glenn Campbell, Ray. I
That's
like
nice.
I like Merle Haggard.
Yeah,
that's what I like.
I like Brad Paisley.
No, but see, even that, I don't mind Brad Paisley, but he's a bit pop country for me now. He's like Garrett Brooks 2 by door.
Can I say, and you're aware of this, during the week I did a site visit on the Ballroom of Romance in Glenfarne.
Yes, you did.
I did, because we have an upcoming nuptials.
Yes.
To perform music for.
So it's so class they're getting married.
They're getting
in the
married
Ballroom of Romance.
well, they're not getting married in the ballroom. Their reception is happening in the Ballroom of Romance.
I just think that is
they're
so.
getting married elsewhere.
Like, we play every hotel ballroom in the country.
Yeah.
To be able to go into the ballroom, I get to say my father played that.
But
venue.
I never, until we stopped in, myself and Laura, we were on our way home. And of course, when Laura and me are on our way home, I have to have multiple calls into multiple places. Like,
Yes.
we'll have to go visit Marie and Jerry in their new cost-cutter shop in Killashandra.
Oh, hope it's going well for them. They go 8 apples for £1.
But now
Cost
the problem
Cutters,
was, I thought it was cost cutters Newton Gore. So we ended up in the XL in Newton Gore, and there was an Indian gentleman working behind the counter.
Oh, you said Uncle Jerry.
And I said, no, it's Maria. I used to work with her. And her husband, Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, they're not married. But you're lucky. There's still time.
It doesn't matter. And if you need a wedding band,
But you'd wonder, like, would you be inclined to open up a cost cutter with someone you're not married to?
it's an awful commitment, right?
It is, isn't it?
Big commitment now.
They opened up a cost cutter in Killashandra. They
Yeah.
took on a big shop. Now, Jerry has a pub in Newton Gore. That's why I thought the cost cutter was in Newton Gore.
Yeah.
And we went into the XL in Newton Gore, and it did not look like a new shop.
Right.
And we would, this isn't it.
This is
so
all
I ended
battered
up
out.
looking up her Facebook going, actually, she's opened up the cost cutter above. And
Did you seriously do that just to go in and see someone you knew, their new
yeah,
shop?
so we know Jerry and Maria, and they opened a new shop. So we went into the cost cutter eventually in Killashandra.
What kind of deals are we talking there?
Oh, we're talking good
You get
deals.
4 Lucozade for a $5.
Yeah, really good deals. They made a
Jerry's
lovely
cost
job. of
cutters.
it. They made a lovely job.
Did
of
they?
it. And
Call
we-
in.
we
4
did a
sausage
shop.
rolls for a tenner. No. 1 sausage roll is €3, but you can get 36 of them in the bag for €2.
Yeah, exactly.
Jerry's cost cutters.
Jerry and Maria's cost
Jerry
cutters.
and Maria's cost cutters.
Not married.
Yeah.
But it's theirs.
No. No. And
Now,
it says that on the ads.
I really hope they don't ever hear this.
No, fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Anyway,
fingers crossed. Anyway, that was the first stop on our way home, because myself and herself went away on a romantic away for 2 nights to the Farnham estate.
That's right.
Which I suppose that's where we should start this story.
And they spent 47 hours and 55 minutes relaxing.
Me and Laura.
And I won't tell you what they did for the other 5 minutes. that they were
No,
there.
don't tell them. But I'll tell
But
you.
Ray would had it 8 times.
I had
5 minutes.
I had problems with the relaxing.
Oh, I thought
I was going to say problems with the 5 minutes.
Anyway, go on.
No, I had problems with relaxing. We went to the Farnham estate.
Yeah.
And you always tell me, don't be giving out names of places.
Yeah.
I don't mind giving out names of places.
That's a big hotel. Like,
It's a big hotel. They're well able to
And
take
it's not
it.
in Sligo.
No,
so-
it's not. And it's a beautifully located hotel. This was mighty. We got a good deal in midweek break.
Farnham Estate deals.
Farnham estate deals, midweek break.
Eight
No
sausage
dinner
rolls.
included. You know?
No dinner.
No dinner included. So we had to
Jesus.
buy the dinner.
Yeah.
But we sat, to the first night we got there, Tuesday night, we said we'd go down, get the dinner. And there was 3 restaurants. So there's the bar, there's the fancy restaurant, and there's the even fancier restaurant. We said we'd sit in the bar.
Yeah,
Do
no,
you
you're
know?
dead right.
All the tables were taken, so they stuck us in a hallway between the fancy restaurant and the bar, which was nice. We were overlooking a
You
courtyard.
might as well, but you just saw the triage nurse,
I
and
know.
you're left on a
It was
bed.
like the A&E of Farnham
Yeah,
Estate.
it was the A&E. You were left on a trolley in the hallway.
With a small little cocktail-sized table, and it was lovely. We sat there anyway, and we were happy out because we were on our holidays. I can't get over how people don't think when it comes to... So we ordered the dinner. The first thing to come down of the dinner was the dinner.
Is this more this? They didn't give me my Coke again.
They didn't give me my Coke,
I fucking knew it.
and they didn't give me my cutlery, nor me condiments.
Yeah, no, that it is fucking very
So we
bad.
kind of sat there looking at the dinner going, well, at least I can have the naan. That's, there's a drop of eating and drinking and that. I can use my hands. And Laura was tearing into the chips. But I was just going, where is the cutlery?
But did you do the Irish thing where they come down and say, is everything all right for you? And you go, everything's perfect.
No, I didn't. They came down and said, is everything all right? And I said, no, we could do with some cutlery. Yeah. The fact that she asked me, was everything all right, was not a good sign. Yeah. She could clearly see neither of us at the start of the dinner, she dropped down 3 minutes earlier. So, and then, yes, the drinks eventually came down when we asked for them. Then we ordered more drinks.
There's nothing worse than getting your drink, though, pure late.
Pure late.
And there's nothing worse than looking at your food salivating and you're waiting on a chip to come. Waiting on a chip to come. I keep waiting. That's the worst thing.
Yeah.
If I order a turkey and ham with a lump of a mash, I do often go, I'll get a side chip as well here now, just in case there's not enough.
We got a side chip.
Potato. But if a side chip doesn't come, you can fucking believe I'm not touching that fucking turkey and ham until the side chip comes down.
I'd be in agreement with you. We ordered a side chip. Do you know when the side chip came down?
The next day.
No, with dessert.
That's
when the side chip came down.
You're joking.
I'm not. And it's a beautiful hotel. It's beautiful everything. But I just can't get over how service-wise. And then you just run the risk and go, do you complain? Do you send a strongly worded email after you've left?
Yeah.
Do you just kind of go, I don't know.
Yeah, see, my patience for that kind of stuff now is wearing thinner.
I'm getting hard. I ended up having to get up and talk to the gentleman. Now, he was lovely. And he said, look, I'll sort that out. I'll get your drinks down to you.
That's the thing. It's not like they're going, I didn't want to. It's just they're not thinking.
And they're very busy.
Yeah, they're busy.
He said we were under serious pressure. The two fancy restaurants are real busy.
Yeah.
And we're in the back.
Oh,
we were the peasants.
He said, hang on now. We're looking after the real customers.
Yeah, that's what he said. The high rollers. The American tourists playing golf.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He's not looking at you. Yeah. I wonder, do they still do that thing? This is nothing to do with Anton now. But do you remember in The Goodfellas? Did you ever watch that film, The Goodfellas?
Yes,
I watched Goodfellas. I'd like a table for a pair of us, right? But the table for the pair of them isn't left out yet.
No.
Two boys bring it out. They carry a table out over their head, put it down. The other guy puts a tablecloth down over us. Yeah. Wouldn't that be class service?
I see now. I actually thought to myself, if I was running the Farnham estate, I'd have a little video room where there'd be a couple of staff inside the video room with the security cameras, keeping an eye. So they go, Ray and Laura are coming this evening. So they see us coming in. That's Ray and Laura there now.
That's them.
They get right. Do you know what we need to do now? We need to put a little bottle of something, a little bubbly up in their room.
No.
So we're up to the room, bubbly's there.
No.
It's cool, lovely.
Yeah.
Do you know what Ray and Laura are definitely going to do? They're going to come down for dinner. We need to get a table ready for them.
Yeah.
If you imagine a hotel running in this way, where they are anticipating the needs of the standard Irish man and wife coming for a bit of a night away.
That is called the Shelburne.
Is it?
Well, probably.
Okay.
You need to pay big bucks. If you think for 1 second that up in the thirds, you were in the bottom tier. You were like the Irish down the bottom of Titanic singing Diddly Eye, right? So if you went to the highest one, do you think they were forgetting cutlery up there? They were in their big passage, right?
That's right. Cutlery was on the table.
The cutlery was on the table, ready to go.
Because there was room on the table to leave the cutlery. This little yoke we were sat at, there was only room for the dinner.
Yeah.
Anyway, we left Farnham Estate after 2 wonderful days. Like you said, 47 hours and then the 5 minutes. We left after that time.
Yeah.
Having had a wonderful time. And then we called into Marie and Jerry in Killishandra. And then we got as far as the Ballroom Romance, England Farm.
Oh, jeez,
and Laura was like, can we please just go home? And I was going, no, you married me. I am my father's son. Yeah. This is what my father has done for many years. When he goes places with Carmel, he stops everywhere that he possibly can stop to say hello to as many people, visit as many people, and see as many things on the way up.
I probably just wouldn't have married you either, though, Laura. I feel that. As in, I wouldn't have married you.
No, I don't think you would have stuck that.
No.
You like to get home and you're going home.
A to B, I like to call me.
Yeah, no. So we pulled up outside the ballroom rant, and a lovely lady, Angela, gave us the full tour, showed us the ballroom, where I think it's Jimmy McGivern or Johnny McGivern used to run all these dances from like the 50s, right? So it's actually a really good, and you go upstairs then, you get to watch the 15-minute DVD.
There's a museum there of all the show bands.
And they've all the pictures. So many bands that used to be around in the 50s and 60s.
There was loads of them, Ray. There were so many show bands back in the day.
It was unreal.
Yeah. It was like, can you imagine if we lived in that era, we could just get a show band and gig a different...
But there was at least 50 or 60 of them tipping around.
More.
And then the place would be stuffed.
Yeah.
And what I thought was wonderful was, and I've asked you now to do this, because obviously this is coming out Friday.
Oh, yeah.
And the night of the wedding is Friday.
Yeah.
And Amy and Gwen are getting married. And I really hope you do the McGivern romantic interlude. Yes, where halfway through the set, you invite all the couples that are currently dancing. Would you like to go to the bar and the man will buy the lady a cup of tea or a mineral?
Yeah, 7-Up.
And get to know each other.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the romantic interlude. So you're going to clear the floor halfway through. Yeah. You're going to do your usual thing, play Angels.
Yeah, that's what I always do.
And then they're all going to go into the bar. They're going to have a cup of tea or a mineral.
Yeah.
And then they're going to get to know each other.
Do you think that's where the halftime food came at weddings?
Possibly. The romantic interlude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take it easy there now, the whole lot of you. We'd all take a break.
I'm looking forward to that's going to be a good gig now.
I can't believe I get to say, no, I did. I gigged the Ballroom Romance.
Me too.
Honestly.
After going on the tour, I kind of went, there's an awful lot of people, like Brendan Boyer.
Yeah, Brendan Boyer, yeah.
He's a hero of mine now.
Yeah. A lot of boys like that. Like a lot of boys like Brendan Boyer, Brendan Shine, Big Tom.
Big Tom, the mainliners.
Yeah.
And then he moved on to someone else.
Who did?
Big Tom.
Big Tom and the Flatliners.
Was that who it was?
I have no clue. No.
Anyway, that was my experience of where were we going? We were going somewhere with all this.
I'm not sure who knows where we were going. Like, you could say that about episode 1.
Yeah.
What were the boys on about again there? Like, we haven't stopped since then.
I have a video to play you, and
brilliant.
I want you to tell me. Now, it's Love Island related. I know you look at me and you go, why are you bringing this shit into me?
Sweet suffering Jesus.
But I will say to you, this will transcend years. This will still be relevant in 10 years' time. So when someone is listening to episode 294 and I go on about Love Island, this will be relevant. I want you...
I really like that Louise calls it Whore Island as well, by the way. Anyway,
I want you to translate what is being said in this video. All right? All right? Okay. So here we are. You can see the boys as well there, can you? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go.
Active was it last night?
You went full time?
He had a full-time whistle blew.
Did it?
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Did the whistle get blown?
Yeah, it was blown. Game done.
Game done?
Yeah.
Was it, yeah? How was that?
Bro, it was great, honestly. It was a nice little 2-0 win.
Was it?
Yeah.
Now you've taken the 3 points home. Are you getting greedy? Are you after another big away win?
Yeah.
Let's go through it. So first of all, full-time whistle was blown.
Yeah.
You're familiar with that?
Yeah, hoot hoot bitches.
It was 2-0. So you know what that means, doesn't it?
What does that mean?
Twice.
All right.
Yep.
Me arse like he did.
Twice.
No, unless he had a Luke's Edge Sport in between us, he did not.
And then you got the 3 points. Greedy. Are you still looking for an away game? He was after another lady.
All right, okay.
For an away.
Because I'm not going to lie, Ray,
fixture.
I thought that was a bunch of fucking Egypts talking. I don't want to say what I really want to say there.
Oh, no, do.
No, I can't, because we can't say that kind of stuff.
Right.
But it sounded like a conversation that... This is the best way to describe it. See, whenever they finished that conversation,
yeah,
I thought some kind of chaperone was going to go, okay, guys, back onto the bus now.
That is the kind of... Those 3 gentlemen in Love Island this year, Dijon, Harry and Harrison, are the most lads that you've ever seen.
Sorry, they think they are.
So, they think they are, yes. Yeah, the
think
whole
they are.
world doesn't think they are.
But honestly, they belong.
Yeah.
They get a different bus to school.
No.
Honestly.
It's very good.
There's not like this. I don't know. Do you think their mother and father are at home? I can't.
I know, in fairness.
I can't.
No, I cannot imagine the young gentleman there that was speaking about his sexual endeavours.
Yeah.
Harrison, I can't imagine.
He was talking about getting the flu out of him. That's what he was talking about.
That and throwing it into her twice.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then wrapping up with, I'd like to get with someone else now if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I mean, this is no example for people to be setting. That is not the definition of a gentleman.
No. Do you know what a gentleman is?
Go on.
He opens a door for a beer.
Yeah, he pulls out a chair.
He pulls out a chair.
He might
for
pay
her.
for the dinner.
Do you know?
Yeah.
He hits her a good slap in the back of the night. Now, love, do you enjoy that? Think like that.
Oh yeah, that's a real, it's a real thing, isn't it? When you hit them a big lovely slap in the back, going, now did you enjoy that? I told you I'd look after you. Oh, that's a real old gentleman thing
That's
to do.
a real gentleman
Come
thing
on
to
now,
do.
you come for a dance. Bang.
No, that's how the night ends. Now, love, a big bang. Now, off you go now. That's fucking. They all did it. Do you know? Oh man.
All right.
Any other crack? No.
I do. Well, it was a Brendan's bit. Brendan's gone pure mad now. Obviously, the silence here. Brendan is not with us today. It's AI Brendan yet.
Oh,
again.
we couldn't bring him in now with the big schmuck head in him.
But he's big and smug because we had a small bit of increased activity on the TikTok because people enjoyed the names of
Co-workers.
the nicknames. Was there any of them? Did you find that?
No, I didn't pass much eating muffler now. Definitely not.
But anyway, he's gone pure into now sending us on more Brendan's bits.
Oh yeah. He's gone. That's it now. I'm the viral sensation.
And apparently, one of them ones was some Italian lad had an argument with the wife.
Right.
And he decided to
Hey!
Hey!
That's how they argue.
Yeah.
That's not a stereotype. Hey!
He left and he went out for a walk to try and cool his head.
Right.
And he walked from the top Italy down to the bottom of Italy.
That's some walk
He was
now.
gone for 2 weeks.
And was he kicking stones the whole way? You know the way when you take off in a huff? Like,
Yeah, he's raging.
he was huffing stones up and down Italy, top to bottom.
She just
and
kept
Italy's a
going.
long country, Ray.
Yeah.
It's nearly 5, 9,
long
8
boot of a
times
country,
as long as it is wide.
He just kept walking. He said, I just kept walking. But apparently he was reported missing, and then someone spotted him, and the wife had to drive down and collect him. And thankfully, at that stage, he was suitably calmed down.
Just about, I'd say.
Just about.
But I guarantee you didn't apologise, though.
No.
And I guarantee you he didn't talk about it either.
I
I guarantee you when she picked him up and said, Roger, what in the name? He just said, will you just go home?
Just go home.
Just
will you?
drive home.
Just
will you?
drive me home, will you?
And
please?
she said, what? We were all looking for you. He said, shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah. You're slapping the back.
Exactly.
No, it is. Like, it's an awful huff to go on to walk the length of a country just to get away. Can I just say this as well, by the way? I'm sorry now. I think a lot of people persevere through troubles in marriages.
Marriages, yeah.
Do you know? Especially old-fashioned old couples that maybe got locked together by
just circumstances.
Well, the circumstance would have been probably fucking she was having the baby.
No, there was a romantic interlude. And they got to know each other over by the bar and the ball.
They got to know each other behind the back wall of the ballroom.
Maybe, perhaps, yeah.
And then there was a shotgun.
Yeah.
So that couple, and they
wedding.
persevere and they keep going.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. And a lot of them love each other very much.
Very much.
That couple don't, by the way. He walked the length of a country away from you, Maura. He didn't get a taxi. He didn't pay for a bus fare.
No, he just kept going.
He just kept walking.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks.
How mental.
The length of a country.
Yeah.
So they probably shouldn't be together, by the way.
Yeah.
If he's walking out like that and he's not just tipping down to the shop to calm down, or, you know.
Yeah, or as they say now,
yesterday,
Daddy left. He went out to get vape juice.
Yeah, that's you know the way they used to leave for milk and fags, lads.
Yeah.
They don't know. Oh, he left for vape juice there 10 years ago.
It
We haven't
doesn't
seen him
sound the
since.
same, is it?
Sad as romantic,
It's
really,
not
is it?
romantic
There's something
at all.
romantic about heading off for 20 Benson.
Yeah,
That
he went out for
fucking-
cigarettes. He didn't come back.
He
But
went
now,
off
vape juice.
Yeah, he went off out for an old vape and he never came back in again at all. Like yesterday, I got so frustrated with Ali because she knocked the internet twice that I didn't take off. And Nicola was like, will you calm down? And I was like, if you talk to me like that again, I'll go back to prison, Nicola. But she was like, will you calm down?
And by prison, you mean back to
And
Castlereagh.
the thing is, you can't admit that you're annoyed, like, as in, like, she had knocked it twice and I was like a bull, like, you know? And Nicola was like, what is wrong? Like, and I was like, that's nothing wrong, Nick. I just have to go up and change my socks. That was my excuse.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong here at all, Nicola. I'm upstairs, I want to change my socks, Nicola. And I thought, like, that was a great excuse now. She's not going to think there's that wrong
Never,
at all.
never, never.
Do you know?
You'd like
And the
to
thing
change
is,
that.
when I come back then after that huff, you can't come back down after that and go, listen, I can only apologise.
Yeah.
I lost the head there now.
Yeah.
You have to just go, will I make dinner, will I? Or will
Yeah.
you make dinner?
Yeah.
And that's your way of saying, geez, I'm after embarrassing myself.
I did, I was
I'm after
wrong.
embarrassing myself.
Yeah.
That's what it is. When you embarrass yourself. And I can't hold rage in me at all. Because I'm Irish. And we just can't. We don't know what to do with it. Like we don't know what to do with this overwhelming redness that comes over
I would
us.
agree with you. The ginger mist, as I like to call it.
Yeah, but the thing is, your ginger mist, you could take that out on a fellow classmate by punching them. Mm-hmm. I live with 3 women, Ray.
You can't hit them.
I can't do it and I can't hit the wall. I can't hit the roof, as my mother used to say. Geez, your father will hit the roof, right? I can't hit
Is
nothing.
that because you can't reach it?
Do you know all I can do when I get frustrated? Change my socks.
Is that what
all
you
I can
do?
That's what
Is that your...
I don't know what came over me yesterday. I was like, I have to go up and change my socks. I can't deal with this at all. So that's all I can do. So I can't contain the rage in my body and it has to come out some way.
And you take it
And
out
there's
the
nothing
socks.
worse. This is the thing as well. I won't get too emotional now.
Okay.
But I was at home with Ali and Layla on my own one day in the morning trying to get Ali out to creche. I was losing the head of her. I couldn't. My patience was wearing thin. And I just let a small shout like, Ali, come on, Ali. And Ali, because she's getting a bit articulate now, was like, Daddy, don't shout at me.
Oh,
and I was
no.
like, oh my God. So that made it worse, you see, because that little shout, we all would have got that little shout when we were young.
More than that.
Yeah. And we
Yeah.
would have gone, oh, fuck. You know,
Yeah.
now Ali's not even 3 yet. So, but I can't do that again now because it broke my heart.
Yes.
So now I have to go up and change my socks.
So that's what you do.
That's what I do now from now on, Ray. That'd be a good idea for anyone out there. Yeah, change your socks.
go up
Or
and
walk
change
the
your
length of the country. if you
Yeah,
want.
or walk the length.
From Mallinhead to Mizzen.
Yeah.
Off you go, lads.
Off you go. Speaking of children,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to have a little brush with children on Friday.
What's
now, I
that?
very nearly won't
Right.
because my sister Joanne and
Yeah.
her husband Michael, they require some babysitting duties and Laura's away on Friday. So I have offered to
Oh, no.
mind their son Shamey, who
Oh.
was 2-something.
That's because they're playing the reception with me.
They are. But I am going to take a child and I'm going to mind that child for 2 to 3 hours while they're off playing the reception.
Have you done
on the
that
wedding.
before?
No, never. But it's funny when I offered it to Joanne. I said, sure, because I initially said, I'm sure Laura will be around. And she was like, this is great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What
and then I said,
she means there's Laura mind them.
And then I said, but Laura, I'm afraid Laura's around, but I'll take Shamey. I got a little bit of passive resistance.
Yeah.
Kind
she
of
was
going,
like, oh.
No, it's fine. I'll get one of my friends in Carrow Road to mind
She was
the
like,
child.
it's all right. There's a junkie down. I'll get the junkie in town to mind. It's all right, Ray.
Yeah, I don't.
There's a couple of boys drinking there. They're still drinking from the Salmon Festival. I'll get them to do it.
Get them to drink it.
To mind the child.
Mind the child. But I did find, I was like, okay, you're not going, oh, that's great, thanks a million. There's a kind of I literally get a stranger out in Carrow Road that I used to work with. One of the ladies who I'd known for a small length of time.
Yeah.
This is I'm her, I've known her all her life.
No, I would get the other one, the woman from this.
Am I that untrustworthy? Even
No.
Laura looked at me and going, really?
But are you sure you can do that now?
Of course I can. How hard is a young fella to mind? I'm going to put Chitty Chitty Bang Bang on the television. And I'm going to say,
Chitty Bang Bang.
that's what he watches, and he'll watch all 3 hours of it, and he won't let a peep out of him. And
I don't think that's true.
And I'm going to be flat out working from home while the same thing happens.
Ray, 3-year-olds don't sit down like that. You won't be working from home either.
They do.
You're
I'm not taking no half day.
Ray.
So I'm going to work
You're
from home.
not going to be working
me
from
and
home.
Shamey are going to be in the sitting room. Shamey's going to be on the couch watching Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and I am going to be watching and doing urgent Department of Government work. And it's going to be tremendously serene, and it's going to all work out, and I'll tell you about it next week.
So the annoying thing is,
That's if Joanne even leaves him on.
there's a small chance that works, and I would hate to see the head on you thinking, I don't know what you're all giving out about.
Oh, no, that's exactly what I'm going to ask.
I hope he fucking loses.
Yeah.
Joanne, if I could give you any advice,
Fill
the
him full of
morning,
Fanta.
fill him full of sugar.
Yeah.
Fill him full of sugar so that he's puking, and when he pukes, fill him again.
Teaches Ray a
Yeah,
lesson.
because we can't have Ray coming out thinking our job is easy.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, I had a meeting in the Hawkswell Theatre today.
Did you? You didn't even call in to say hello?
No, I didn't. No, I hadn't time. So I had a meeting in the Hawkswell Theatre today with the director of the Hawkswell
Very
Theatre.
fancy.
Lovely gentleman.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the sweetest gentlemen in the world.
Yeah.
He's such a lovely fella. But and he was like, oh, if I'd known, I had Layla with me.
Yeah.
He was like, I wouldn't have organised this meeting if I'd known you didn't have childcare.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I do have childcare.
You're it.
Like
I'm the childcare.
and I had to say to him, Kieran, she comes to I go to meetings in town. She comes to all the meetings.
That's great.
I'm always just here with the baby at meetings, you know?
Yeah.
And it was quite important as well. And I kind of felt bad. I was like, oh shit, is this unprofessional?
To bring a baby with you?
To bring a baby with me to a
I
meeting?
tell you, in my meetings, it'd be frowned upon.
Would it actually? You couldn't bring a baby in?
But there is no bringing children to work in the Department of Government.
Oh, there is when you're self-employed.
But that's the difference.
Yeah.
That's why, are you ever complaining about the way self-employed people are treated? Go and shite. The fact that you can bring a child to work.
Yeah, we can't get a house rat like that, but at least we can bring the child to work.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, I mean, obviously I can't bring Layla to gigs and stuff, but you could actually.
You could, yeah. Stick a set of headphones on it.
Yeah,
Grand.
honestly, you could do whatever you want, but like, it was just funny again to get the whole kind of, oh shit, sorry, I did, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Almost-
I think that's almost on par with me eating pizza at the back of the library.
Definitely not.
Right. Did anyone else have a child with them?
I'll tell you actually, I think they did. I think the guy who runs the Hawkswell, as in who does all the staging, when I went in, he was there playing with his kid as well.
Right.
So I definitely felt in place, but I did get the kind of, geez, I bring Layla to everything I do now, like, and you don't think about it. You're just like,
you just bring her.
you know, like when I have to go do stuff during the day, I don't bring any of you to come over.
But it's a great experience
Yeah.
for Layla.
Well, I get you out of the house.
Yeah, and she's at meetings.
I literally
she's been
said
a professional.
to him, I said to him today, who knows, in a couple of years,
Could be working for you.
she could be in doing a stage show.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd say, Layla, you were here, love, when you were 9 months old, sitting on that floor.
Class.
Up there. You were sitting on that floor when you were 9 months old.
Yeah.
And I was trying to work out prices. Anyway, that's beyond the fucking crack anyway. If you
Are you ready for it?
Oh yeah, go on, talk to me. Oh, you still have more?
I have a story.
Okay, go on, tell me.
This is
I
it
can't
now.
wait.
Let's wrap it up nicely.
Yeah, go on.
Again, it's family related. My mother and father, ML and Carmel,
Yeah.
the protagonists of this here story.
We'll judge that.
And to the point where they actually rang me and told me this story and then said, you can tell that one on the podcast. So I
brilliant.
got full clearance on this one,
Lovely.
which is wonderful. I do very rarely get this.
Jeez, must be a best.
So I have a younger sister called Karen, and she is doing a line with a gentleman called Mike O'Donoghue.
No, I don't know who he is.
Anyway, you don't know who he is. That's good. Anyway, he was playing a club final down in Ennis in County Clare.
Brilliant.
And my father took a notion. He said, you know what we'll do? We'll
Who
go
did he
down.
play for?
Couldn't tell
Hurling
you.
or
Couldn't
Aero?
tell-
No?
It's
Anyway.
it's not with sticks. I think it's just by hand.
Right.
So, my father decided to go down and support my sister's partner in his GAA endeavours.
Okay. Just draw a line there
Draw
for
a line
seconds. Just for 15 seconds.
Yeah, sure.
I do like that ML finally has an avenue to go and support.
Yeah, because myself and the other Michael, not so much.
But I didn't even think of that. I was only thinking of you even.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's like, are you telling me I can go to JA matches now and actually have a skin in the game?
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
Great. I'm delighted for him.
And Michael Donoghue is a very, he's very into it. Like, he nearly missed our wedding for a match.
Yeah, they'll do that. Yeah.
So this is what ML decided to do, and he'd bring Carmel with him. So down they went, I think it was on Saturday.
No.
Off they went down to Ennis. Now, my father said we'd make a night of it, and he booked an Airbnb.
No.
And the Airbnb was called Sunville House.
But sure, why are we naming these places?
I have to. That's part of the story. It's a very important part of the story.
Okay,
because this is the rest.
So we have Glenfarnham or whatever it's called.
Everything's
they're all
named.
getting called out now.
So Sunville House anyway. So he hopped it into the Google Maps because ML is a technological man now.
No.
And himself and Carmel ploughed on down to Ennis, and they arrived outside the house, covered in ivy, real nice, beautiful spot.
They were.
Oh
no, sorry.
They were. So they're outside the house anyway, and it was pissing rain. And your man had told them, look, there'll be no one there, but the back door is open, so plough ahead. So they put up the umbrella and tore around the back, and sure as hell, back door open, in they went. Absolutely beautiful kitchen, like really, really nice. I mean, mother's sitting there going, geez, I'd make tea. No. So she put the kettle on, and they said, you know something, we'll throw the bags up in the room. So up the stairs they went, and your man had said bedroom number 2. So they walked along, there was like 5 rooms upstairs.
Oh, it was like loads of people staying in this.
Yeah, it's an Airbnb, but it's like multiple, that's as far as they were concerned.
You know, you know what that's called?
What?
A hotel.
Okay.
Or a B&B.
It's good B&B, yeah, but they're Airbnbs now. So anyway, ML and Carmel, you can picture it, the two of them are up the stairs, walking down this corridor in the house, and they are bags in hand, and they're looking for bedroom number 2, and they cannot find bedroom number 2, so they're kind of poking, some of the doors are open and they were kind of looking in, some of the rooms looked occupied, so they're kind of like, no, right, we may ring your man and ask him. So they rang the gentleman, and they said, we're finding it hard to find the bedroom, the correct bedroom for us, and we don't want to go into the wrong one. So your man said, but all the rooms are numbered. And my father said, ML, there are no numbers on any of the doors. And the man said, I think you might be in the wrong house.
Please tell me that they were just in a normal house. Oh, I don't believe it.
At this point, it made sense
Daddy,
that the fact that all 5 rooms looked like they were being very lived in. And my mother and father, at this point, with their bags in hand, swiftly made it back down the stairs. And
they just went into the O'Hara's house.
They just went into someone's house. I think it was called Sunville House, as in it was just the name on the house. I don't know how the Google Maps brought it in there. I don't even think the Google Maps intended to bring them to Sunville House. Sunville House doesn't exist in Google Maps.
It's not real, whatever it was.
They just, Google Maps said, well, this is my best guess.
Yeah.
So they landed at a house. They went round the back. The back door was indeed open. Strange coincidence.
Well, of course they're in the country.
They went into somebody else's home. My mother put on the kettle. They proceeded up the stairs.
And Melbourne had a big shite.
They had a good look in every single room upstairs, only to ring your man and realise they were in somebody else's home.
Oh, that is... Imagine... Was there anyone in there?
No.
Imagine if they landed back to this.
No, not even that. Imagine if you come out of your bedroom and you've seen 2 randomers standing there with suitcases going, hello. That's a new fear unlocked for most people.
I'd love if like the family didn't land back until the next morning and ML walked out scratching his bag, hit his jocks. How are you? Come here, where's the toilet here?
When they went back down to the kitchen, I can imagine actually now to think about it, if this had progressed, if they hadn't rang your man and just went into bedroom number 2.
Just hopped in, just went, this must be 2 like.
Oh, feck. Imagine the 2 of them sitting down in the kitchen drinking tea and they come home and going, excuse
How
me?
are you? Are you staying here as well? Well, yeah, it's our house, like, yeah.
What are you doing in our house?
Yeah.
But they couldn't get out the kitchen door then because there was a fancy latch on it. So there was a bit of panic. And they were...
That is class. This is the best story I've ever heard, by the way.
So they got out eventually and they put the air code of the Sunville house into the Google Maps, and it brought them to like 5 minutes away.
Oh my God.
Beside the Garda station, which was ironic because that's where they would have ended up.
That's where they would have been sleeping. Yeah, cell number 2
for breaking and entering.
Yeah, cell number 2 over there, lads, if you want. That is so mad. So did they like leave a note to say?
No, there's a family in Ennis who don't know that my mother and father were in their house the weekend. There's ivy on the front of the house. And maybe it's not good to be calling this out.
No, it is good because obviously
maybe
there's
that
no
family
malice.
might get in touch and think it's hilarious.
That is class that they ends up. Imagine, I'm just so annoyed that they found out. I would have loved if they head into the bedroom.
Yeah, but imagine if someone was there. Like you can imagine when you're in the bedroom changing your socks.
Oh my God.
And you're raging about was it Ali breaking the internet? And next thing my mother and father walk in with bags in their hands. Like, how freaked out would you be?
I love it. I really wish that they had stayed the night and woke up the next day. And like they had come back or something in the morning, like with a load of kids, like 4 kids going, what?
What's going on? Daddy, there's people upstairs.
And like, I made us in his jocks, butter and toast. Is it Ennis?
Ennis.
I'll find out who the family is.
So there's a family in Ennis and the house is covered in ivy.
Yeah.
If we could get in touch with this family.
Are they in town?
Now, the only problem with us saying this.
I'll find them in no time, by
but
the way.
there is a trespassing charge that perhaps might be brought against my parents.
Surely they're good crack.
But see, you don't know if they're good crack. But then again, how can they prove it?
Yeah. Now, didn't you say Carmel filled her bag with jewellery?
Yes.
No, did you say that?
Did yeah. And they found the money under the bed in the third
They did,
bedroom.
yeah. You want to hide that a good bit better? That mattress was stuffed.
My father has just purchased a new camper van.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I'm delighted for him. He's always wanted one, yeah.
Every cloud, Ray,
Every cloud
has a Sunnyville lining.
And the great thing about the camper van is it'll always be his own.
What do you mean?
It'll never be someone else's camper
He'll
van.
never end up in somewhere.
Yeah, he won't
Did
have
he actually
to
buy a camper?
No, he didn't. No.
Oh, imagine if he did though.
That's my story.
That's the
I'm sticking to it. Then last item, I'd like to give a mention, kind of a shout out to a thing called Agua.
Oh yeah,
There's a
let's do
gentleman,
that.
long-term friend of the podcast, Tony Travers, is doing a one-day mini Cuban dance festival.
Myself and Ray have done something with Tony before where you've seen us doing dancing.
Yeah,
now Cuban is what he does. We call it salsa. Tomato to Kendy.
Yeah, but it's funny why he called it a mini Cuban dance festival. I'd have just called it a one-day Cuban dance festival. I wouldn't have gone mini.
I will just let load of no, not someone.
Loads of what?
Load of little people do this.
It's a load of children. It's children's dance festival for
No,
the minis.
Yeah,
It's got 5 workshops, 5 hours of party. It's in a 4-star hotel, 7 artists. It doesn't really go into the. I presume that's
people painting. Yeah,
people painting while you're dancing.
Yeah.
That's nice. And 130. Is it 133 square meters of dance floor?
Yeah,
which
he
I
built the
believe
floor.
Tony built himself.
He built the dance for himself. So if you're wondering what he's talking about, lads, Tony takes South American dance.
Yeah.
More serious than the Dancing Priest did he will die of a heart attack the same way the Dancing Priest did in Father Ted at some stage. He'll just drop dead from dancing too much. It is okay, do you want some insights?
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
First of all, it's amazing the energy people have for that. And
Dancing.
Aqua is the perfect example of it, or Agua.
Agua.
Also, in terms of meeting new people, it's unreal.
The best.
Now,
like if you were
even better again, if you're
single
single,
you're a single person and you're about Sligo, or you're not even about Sligo and you want to meet other people.
Mm-hmm.
If you were, it's the 8th of November 2025, it's on in the Sligo Park Hotel. Buy a feckin' ticket.
Yeah.
Come up to the most loveliest people. You will literally land in and you'll be amongst friends immediately. And if you know any bit of dancing at all, great. If you don't know any dancing at all, doesn't matter, they'll show you.
This is the modern ballroom of romance, by the way. This is how you're meeting now, is at these Agua
Cuban
things.
style.
Cuban style.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like I said, remember whenever we danced with Tony that time?
That's right.
And we landed in to see what we were dancing with. God forgive me now. Laura and Nicola, great people. Right?
Stop.
But we landed in to dance with these things, and I was like,
No, you can't call them things. They were lovely ladies.
it's not fair on my wife to give them personalities, Ray. Excuse me now. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, yeah.
These yolks.
Yeah.
And you actually went, geez, what a great world it'd be to be single heading into this thing.
Yeah.
Or if you're not single, genuinely, if you're looking for something new to do with your missus, me and Nicola have been talking about going to jiving lessons for ages and ages.
Yeah, and I have to say, Driving Jim, we're supposed to get back to
We
it.
have to know, because I'd love to. But this is the same premise, though. Mm-hmm. If you're thinking we should do something to spice things up, not sexual. I mean, like just not like it's not a swingers party. No. But I mean, like let's go out and do some activity that the two of us that'll bring us closer together.
And making memories.
Agua.
Yeah.
Honestly,
8th November,
God, I
2025.
cannot stress enough how cool it is.
Just looks marvellous.
It's class.
And we will be trying to help out Tony as much as we can. We can't
I'll
build.
go down. Look at this remove, Ray. I know
can
you can't
it.
see that on podcast, but look at that.
It's full text.
That is like.
But if you want to see that, you could subscribe €5 a month to the old
you
Patreon.
can see Kendy putting all these stunts right here.
Stunts, yeah.
Come here, fair play to AI Brendan for flicking the keys off himself. And Ray, fair play to me.
Fair play to me.
Good luck.
Good luck.
The Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Maeve's Cozy Front Lounge and the Garavo.